तो यो व्हाट्सअप गाइस, कैसे हो आप सब लोग। आ चुके हैं हम फिर से अपनी लाइव स्ट्रीम लेकर के। आज की फाइट करेंगे जो कुछ वर्सेस बियांका ब्लेयर इन ए एम्बुलेंस मैच। तो गाइस मैच बिल्कुल अनप्रेडिक्टेबल रहने वाला है। देखते हैं गाइस कौन जीतेगा। बाकी बियांका ब्लेयर ही ज़्यादातर जीतती है। देखते हैं क्या जियो को जुना बियांका ब्लेयर को हरा सकता है या नहीं हरा सकता। तो चलिए बिना किसी देरी के स्टार्ट करते हैं।
I think someone's about to get flattened, guys.
Making his way to the ring from the land of the rising sun, weighing in at 558 pounds, Yokozuna!
Tall task ahead for this superstar. He needs to throw his opponent in the back of this ambulance and shut the door.
But looking at this man, I know he will do whatever it takes to incapacitate his opponent, to keep him in the back of that vehicle and to send his mangled body to the local medical facility.
I think the ring just buckled.
Well, unfortunately for his opponent, all of Yokozuna's weight and power is about to be focused on them.
A woman who's accomplished something incredible. 2 titles.
And his opponent from Knoxville, Tennessee, the 24/7 champion and one half of the women's tag team champions, Bianca.
This woman has accomplished so much, but this may just be uncharted territory. An ambulance match.
We're going to have to see something extraordinary out of her tonight if she's going to be the one slamming the door at the end of this match.
But I think she is more than up to the challenge.
Two titles, a double champ. She is at the top of her game.
Head and shoulders above the rest.
The following contest is an ambulance match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent into the ambulance by any means necessary. After closing both doors, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin!
When it comes to settling a score, this match symbolizes a unique form of conflict resolution. To be victorious, you need to put your opponent in the ambulance and close the doors.
There are so many layers of danger. Hazards are everywhere.
We are in line to witness a hellacious beating.
Oh, man, she finds a hard landing on the outside. With the counter. Blocked it. The knees up could provide a huge turnaround.
Answer after answer for each other's offense.
Boom. Assaulting the knee with purpose.
Catches the kick. Spectacular counter into a dragon screw. Oh, that can squash you.
Some serious damage to the arm being inflicted here. Connecting with a standing moonsault.
Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
Corey, any words of wisdom for a superstar in the unique position of competing in an ambulance match?
I'd say try and keep your distance from that ambulance until you're in full control of your opponent. The last thing you want is to get yourself over there when you lack the upper hand and end up on the wrong side of that closing door.
He's able to counter that. Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
A collision like that could mark a turning point for this entire match.
And Yokozuna is really putting the pressure on.
Bianca unable to find breathing room.
Oh, she retaliates.
Bianca managing to get some control back now.
Yeah, Bianca's survival instincts are taking over.
Big plans in mind for the EST.
Taking flight.
Crashing to the floor.
A gruesome landing. I don't know how you walk away from that.
Belly to belly suplex.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
This is just nasty.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
And Bianca Belair felt the pressure there.
Yokozuna making devastating use of his size and strength.
You can see the intent behind that attack. Exploiting the arm must be the strategy here.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
Down opponent and a double axe handle smash.
Calculating the next move here. Powerbomb all the way to the outside.
And out at ringside is not the place you want to be grounded.
And now getting posted up in front of the ambulance doors, just motionless here. Turned it around with a reversal.
Taken down instantly.
Focusing on the leg there.
Wrestling 101. If you can't stand, you can't fight.
Back elbow.
Gee, did you see that?
With a gland slam.
That might be the prelude to Bianca ending things.
Belair hoisting up.
Oh, we got that scattered.
Reverses the move into a DDT. Being dragged and mangled all the way to the back doors of the ambulance. Oh, man.
Trying to at least slam one door. Halfway home now. If they can slam this door shut, it's over. I can't.
Forcing their way out of the ambulance.
Oh, look at this amazing power.
What a press slam. Yokozuna getting work done right now.
Bianca's keeping the pressure on.
Countering that offense.
Yokozuna's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Yeah, Yokozuna getting some newly determined focus.
Not a good spot to be in. Lands a timely reversal.
Ooh, walloped by a huge club. It'll destroy your face.
Escapes out of that attack.
This is a situation you want to avoid, and that definitely made solid impact. Fends off the attack with an elbow.
He manages to slip out of the way.
Stopped cold with a body block.
scaling the side of the ambulance, but why?
He doesn't have a lot of room up there. I can't emphasize enough how ill-advised... No.
Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
A critical miscalculation came off the ambulance and found nobody home. Getting an up-close and personal view of their ride out of this arena.
Ouch!
Desperately trying to close the first.
Just has to make sure to get the other door locked.
Inches away from ending this one.
They're about to win this ambulance match. And they actually escaped from the ambulance.
This battle rolls on.
Got them off their feet here.
What a press slam.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Good golly, Miss Molly. What a hot shot. Sent all the way to the outside.
Heading to the outside now.
Oof.
Bianca Belair. Uh-oh. Oh, square shot with the back elbows ends that. Lifted up. What's next?
Laid down with a powerbomb. Boom!
Yoko says this one's over.
Bonsai drop. The ambulance awaits. Just have to capitalize on this opening.
Caught in a bad spot.
Ring-shaking powerbomb.
Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort.
Looking for more damage here.
Release back suplex. Uppercut. Man. A blow to the back of the neck. And Belair is giving every bit as good as she's gotten so far.
This situation is not where Yokozuna wanted to be.
Setting up for something here.
The powerbomb.
Say goodnight.
KOD. That might have just been the deciding factor in this match.
Nothing's decided until someone ends up in the back of that ambulance and those doors shut.
No telling what she'll find under the ring here.
Oh boy, she went shopping and she shopped smart, grabbing her own form of a boomstick.
As this match goes on, is there any self-doubt running through the minds of these competitors?
You can't even allow that notion to creep into your head. You have come too far and fought too hard to grow weak now.
And now gets tossed into the ring. EST of WWE with a standing shooting star.
The EST powering up her opponent.
KOD. This is when you have to make your move. When you have to dig deep and carry your opponent into the ambulance.
Oh man, we all know what's coming here.
Bam! Feed off the WWE Universe. This place is starting to rock.
Oh, tossed to ringside. And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one. And a lift-up powerbomb. Catches the leg. Clothesline. counter.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
She fights back with the counter.
Miss Two Titles is here.
Making her way to the ring from Knoxville, Tennessee, the 24/7 champion and one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Bianca.
Guys, we talk so often about having a killer instinct, but this woman needs something even darker than that tonight.
Indeed, Michael, you need to tap into something sinister, something primal. You are essentially putting them inside the object of their demise.
Which begs the question, does this woman have the capacity to do just that tonight?
It's Banzai time!
You know, it's far more intimidating when Yokozuna screams that.
Let me try it again.
No.
Banzai!
From the land of the rising sun, weighing in at 558 pounds, Yokozuna!
Look at the size of Yokozuna. They have crafted a reinforced extra-large casket tonight to ensure that even this giant can fit inside.
And I know the thought of that absolutely frightens Yokozuna. He's taken part in multiple casket matches, and every single time, he seems terrified.
Yokozuna is wearing a brave face right now, but once that bell rings and the casket opens, I predict we see instinct take over and this 550-pound monster do everything in his power to shut the lid on his opponent. And he'll have a one-word eulogy for the loser. Banzai!
The following contest is a casket match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent inside of the casket. After closing the casket lid shut, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin!
The bell is tolled and this match is now official. This is a casket match. The only way to win is to get your opponent into that casket and slam the lid shut on him.
A grim task that is much easier said than done. It's going to take a ton of determination and brutal offense to wear your opponent down to the point where you can seal them inside that casket.
Do you have to make it sound so spooky?
Slam!
And if you're the bigger athlete, I just don't think you ever see that strength coming. Ooh, clothesline delivered. Ooh, elbow strike.
Manages to reverse it. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Power slam.
Overcoming the size differential in stunning fashion.
Launched through the ropes on top of the casket. Dangerous situation for both competitors. And a thunderous body slam on top of the casket lid.
Oh, ouch.
Corey, what do you think is going to be the deciding factor in this matchup? What will give either superstar the edge to closing the casket lid?
It's all going to come down to who has the killer instinct. Who's willing to take a deep dive into a dark place? Sinister actions are the only way to survive.
What's he open to find down there?
And when he's got that chair, you know he wants to send a serious message. Lands an elbow.
That may be the final blow that puts him in the casket.
No, get out of there.
Trying to
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? He gets into the ring. Oh, big knockdown. And another one. This is something else. Oh, clothesline.
Uh-oh. Back elbow blows that one up. Shoulder tackle.
Turns it around.
Hitting the rope.
Oh, she was ready with the counter.
Unloads with the boot.
Oh, man, targeting the leg. Just hot shot it to the outside.
She's taking things to the floor here.
Out of everything under the ring, we're pulling out shovels now? That just makes me sick. Oh, man, right to the esophagus.
Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there. Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Oh!
Aggressive display leaves Yokozuna reeling.
Good maneuver there by the EST. With the glam slam. And this is what the EST does best. Bianca comes at you with everything she's got.
Back suplex, no! Driven down.
Not looking good in this position.
These competitors have been going deep into their arsenal all match, but have not found a way to end it at all.
Swings in momentum, every push has been cut off.
Oh!
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
The EST looking to secure the win.
The KO knee.
They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
Bianca Belair scoops up her opponent and making it look easy. And then the power slam to follow.
And now thrown back into the ring. Oh, what a clubbing blow. And Yokozuna taking out more damage as this match continues.
Yeah, the impressive athleticism of Bianca was in full effect there.
Fires back with a crucial elbow. Oh!
Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way they're going to prevent Doomsday here. They may survive.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here. Fishing for something beneath the ring.
I guarantee that chair is not going to be used as it was designed for. Spear! Spear!
Ooh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly.
Earth-shaking power slam. Oh, whipped right into the diamond-plated steel.
She's going up now. Going up high.
Oh no. Eyes on the target. Up high. Look out below. They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky.
Oh, and she's getting into dangerous waters here.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen.
Great sequence of offense from Belair.
Let's see what Belair can do with the opportunity.
Chop block without warning. And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch. Bianca Belair flexing her power.
Kiss of death, the KOD.
This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
You can sense it. This crowd is on pins and needles.
The WWE Universe is...
Belair hoisting up the opposition. This should do it. KOD.
Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket.
A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
Yokozuna looking powerless to every attack.
Yeah, now Yokozuna's got to turn the momentum around.
She's getting something from under the ring.
And it looks like she's got the sledgehammer. Can someone please take it away from her? And just in time, he gets out of there.
And she wisely heads back to the ring.
Headbutt to the back of the neck.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Into the casket they go.
Oh no. Rest in peace.
Doing... And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
Under the ropes and back into the ring. Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Ripped in the hard way.
And Yokozuna Yokozuna still able to be the aggressor there.
Yokozuna courageously fighting through.
Headbutt by the big man. This is not going to be pretty. Dragging his opponent to the corner, taking his time, up to the second rope, and the banzai drop.
This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
And what do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket. Someone hold the roof down, because I think it's coming off the hinges.
What an atmosphere. An insane.
Desperate. And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Into a gutbuster. Nice. Taking things back into the ring. Watch out. Somersault plancha.
Throwing all caution to the wind and flying around like a bat out of hell.
Tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive. They're fighting back. And finally, it's over.
Fade to black.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair!
Finally, the carnage of this casket match has come to an end.
And losing a casket match means you are suffocating in that coffin. It has to be the worst feeling in the world. All that gold on display. She's got to be feeling mighty confident right about now.
Making her way to the ring from Knoxville, Tennessee, the 24/7 champion and one half of the women's tag team champions, Bianca Belair.
She has to be riding high with those 2 titles in hand.
All that work she put in has clearly paid off, and she's got both of those championships to prove it.
The WWE Universe is still buzzing about the double champ. I can't say I blame them.
Hey, it's not easy carrying 2 championships everywhere you go.
How do you do it, Byron? You're both the baldest and the lamest.
Oh, stop, Corey. That's not funny at all.
"6'4", over 550 pounds.
And her opponent from the land of the rising sun, weighing in at 558 pounds, Yokozuna!
Look at the size of Yokozuna. They have crafted a reinforced extra-large casket tonight to ensure that even this giant can fit inside.
And I know the thought of that absolutely frightens Yokozuna. He's taken part in multiple casket matches, and every single time, he seems terrified.
Yokozuna is wearing a brave face right now, but once that bell rings and the casket opens, I predict we see instinct take over and this 550-pound monster do everything in his power to shut the lid on his opponent. And he'll have a one-word eulogy for the loser. Bonsai!
The following contest is a casket match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent inside of the casket. After closing the casket lid shut, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin!
This is a match type that no sane superstar ever wants to go through. A casket match. Brutality, savagery, absolute terror. All of those are considered positive qualities to have in a match like this.
Anything goes, all in service of tossing your opponent into the casket and shutting the lid tight.
We could be witnessing someone's funeral tonight.
Picked up and being carried around now.
Just dumping their opponent on top of the closed casket.
Oh.
Forearm club. Narrowly escaping there.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated.
Ooh, he fends that off.
These two are finding an answer for everything.
Someone's final resting place looming ringside. Corey, what's going through the mind of these superstars?
Well, there has to be a certain level of fear setting in about now, Cole. A fight or flight feeling. The mental torment and a vision of a casket lid shutting on you is going to be hard to shake.
Oh, putting focus on the arm here. Able to save herself there.
what impact. Belair no longer looking like the toughest around after absorbing that attack.
She knows this is only the beginning, that there's more to come.
Tossed back into the ring. I just saw the faces on the attendees in the front row turn to stone with that look from Yokozuna. Hoisted up high here.
Targeting the throat there.
And Yokozuna is leaving no breathing room here.
Yeah, Yokozuna is clearly in control.
Ooh, what a response.
Bianca's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Maybe Belair's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
Being carried around now.
An extremely perilous position in which to find yourself. Oh my God, even worse. All that happens now is the cast. Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
And now headed to the outside.
Man.
Bianca Belair, oh, look at this, making it look easy, taking her time into the power slam. I didn't know they had that kind of strength.
She's making her way to the top turnbuckle, sliding into the ring now.
Hitting the ropes.
Massive leg drop.
Yokozuna delivered that attack with pure annihilation in mind.
Slips away just in time.
Bianca Belair with the power.
Belair into a kiss of death.
The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket. Got him in the corner now.
Punishing the leg.
Belair. How strong is Belair? Into the glam slam.
And Belair is making a statement right there about what happens when you go toe-to-toe with...
Oh no, into the casket.
Close the lid and it's over.
Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
Their opponent... And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
Now bringing her fury to ringside. All the way up. Still up. Squatting too, my gosh. Stalling suplex.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
She's got a chair, and her opponent is in her sights.
Just a continuous rush on Yokozuna here.
But Yokozuna can't allow this burst to hinder it.
Boom. That puts her on the offensive. Look at this. This can't be good.
My goodness!
Oh, and then look at that!
Down on the chest.
In a well-timed counter. Oh!
To the arm. Uh-oh, something big is coming. Hoisted all the way up.
Counting! The kiss of death!
A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket.
Leg drop. Really just laying it in. Boom! Just muscling up their opponent. What a gut-wrench powerbomb.
Belair now taking advantage of every opening.
Belair is showing no mercy out here.
Belair muscling up her opponent into the power slam.
Getting dangerously close to our announce table.
That took athleticism.
Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target. Up high.
You gotta be kidding me!
The airtime, the fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside.
Stopped them in their tracks with a kick to the gut.
Totally helpless at the moment.
Oh, driven face first into the apron.
Yoko says this one's over.
Oh, bonsai drop.
Now's as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now.
The universal signal for extreme. The kendo stick has...
Oh, this is one of the most incredible comebacks that I think I've ever witnessed.
Very impressive. You're absolutely right, Michael Cole.
This is what you call stepping up in the moment.
It's absolute pandemonium in here.
And it's all because of the willpower these superstars are showing. Oh, kendo stick right to the head. Bang! Ooh! Oh, he flips that around. Just like that, sent out of the ring. He's making his way to ringside now. Uh-oh, has to find a way out of this. Driving face first. And that puts the EST on her heels.
Yeah, Yokozuna somehow gains an advantage despite everything he's been through.
What do you say? I mean, this is amazing.
The EST hoists up her opponent. KOD.
This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
And what do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket. Chucked into the casket. This one's almost over.
I think it is over. Just close the...
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. And she's coming back to the ring now.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
Big boot. Bam! She flipped that attack around.
Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over. Trying to close the lid. This is going to be tough.
And that, my friends, is all she wrote.
What a victory.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair!
Casket is sealed, and so is this match.
Gotta hand it to our winner. Good job forcing someone else into a coffin. It's a cold and ruthless skill to have.
One of the most infamous stipulations in all of WWE, this is a casket match. To win, you must lay your opponent into the casket and successfully close the lid on him.
You have to lay your opponent to rest, so to speak. No one's getting in that casket quietly. This match is going to be hard fought, hard won, and full of brutal attacks.
No DQ in this match, so these superstars are free to do whatever it takes to force their opponent into that casket.
Focusing on a body part, picking it apart. The arm's as good of a place to focus as any. Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash.
And Belair is being broken down.
Belair is not gauging the situation accurately.
That competitive streak of Belair getting challenged there.
And Yokozuna giving as good as he could possibly get there.
And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
Clearly thinking a steel chair is what's needed right about now. And she anticipated what was coming.
Ooh, flipped right into the post.
She had that scouted. Lifted and completely helpless here. Power slam! And Yokozuna's maintaining the advantage now.
Yeah, Yokozuna is executing his game plan.
No one wants to be inside of a casket before their time, but sometimes that's the way it is in this match.
It's bound to happen soon, but you can't let that scare you. Don't fear the actual casket. You don't have any reason to panic unless you find yourself in it.
Had the foresight to get out of that one.
German suplex. Whip back into the ring. Bianca's being taken full advantage of now.
Yeah, Belair's struggling to find solution.
Oh, a stop to the belly welly.
What a display of strength here.
Right across the...
Thinking about a submission here. Can he... Boston Crab. Needs to escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Into the casket. If they close the top, this one's over. Taking this fight back into the ring.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here. Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach. And Yokozuna just taking this to the next level with that move.
Here it comes.
Hip drop. A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket. Oh, God. Right to the cranium.
Momentum is really on Yokozuna's side.
Yeah, Yokozuna just can't be stopped now.
What a way to get out of that one.
And that might be the start of the momentum swing she needed.
Maybe Belair's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
That move from Bianca had all the attitude of the EST written all over it.
Oh!
Going for the ride.
The follow-away slam. Bianca Belair.
KOD. This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
Looking for something, anything under the ring.
She's got the shovel now. Remind me to not get on her backside.
Can there be frustration mounting in these competitors, knowing it's going to take more to win this one?
You can't let those feelings seep into your psyche. You have to keep your focus.
Uh-oh. Bang! He finds a counter.
Dueling reversals.
Boom! And she reversed it. Ouch!
Uh-oh.
What a counter!
Countering each other again and again.
This one's close to over. Can they get him? Yeah, into the casket.
Close the lid.
Can they close the cap?
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Looks like she's heading back into the ring. Planted with a wicked DDT. Great counter.
Waiting to strike. Brace for impact.
Just a continuous rush on Yokozuna here.
Yokozuna keeps getting cut off.
Forearm to the kidneys.
Overhead suplex.
Bianca Belair.
KOD.
Now's as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now.
Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
Their opponents showing massive resistance.
They did it. They survived for now.
Got to be breathing a sigh of relief.
Looking to explore things ringside now. Gets lifted into position.
Uh-oh.
No! She manages to reverse it.
Axe handle finds its target.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. Looking to get airborne here.
Take off.
Yoko says this one's over. Bonsai drop.
They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
There are no words for the ride these fans have gone through in this match.
It has been a roller coaster, and I don't think the ups and downs are over yet.
He's headed out to the ringside area. Picked up and being carried around now. Oh, look at this carry drop. Forced the move by throwing an elbow into the midsection.
Oh!
Just a deadlift.
This is terrifying power into the suplex.
Uh-oh. Saw it coming and slowed it down with the back elbow. Muscled into the casket.
Close the lid, win this thing, win it.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this.
They survive.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
She's bringing the fight outside.
Just a dominant display.
Incredible power slam.
He's able to dodge out of the way.
Whip back into the ring.
All their weight coming down hard.
And Yokozuna takes on even more damage.
The ES.
The power of Bianca Belair.
The EST with KOD. The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket.
Look out.
Oh, flattening the opposition.
We've got to acknowledge these fans, a packed arena, and we're hearing every single voice.
It is loud and it is mad in here.
And now Bianca with a standing moonsault to perfection. Belair in full force here now.
Bianca's doing a good job staying attached to the competition.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
An extremely perilous position in which to find yourself. Oh my God, even worse. All that happens now is the cast.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the... Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive?
Yokozuna feeling a sense of confidence here.
What's she looking for under the ring?
She grabbed a sledgehammer and she's looking to do some permanent damage now.
What in the world? That's a hammer. You can't just throw a hammer.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Back suplex, no! Driven down.
Oh, no, 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 no! World's strongest splash! Yoko says this one's over. Boom!
The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now.
Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near. Doing their best to try and close the casket.
Just don't.
They did it! They survived for now!
You're gonna be breathing a sigh of relief.
Here she goes, sliding back into the ring. Into the casket they go!
Oh no, rest in pieces.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back!
And mercifully, this one's over.
Rest in peace.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair!
We have our brave winner in this grueling casket match.
The finality to the lid being shut is chilling. They're enduring unimaginable suffering.
An unbelievable ending and frightening look at a human being's demise.
Imagine entering a battle where your destiny is tied to closing the top of a casket.
Think of the disdain you must clutch to for another individual where you have to get them in a closed casket.
It's what nightmares are made of. The images of you being put in a casket just replay in your mind on a loop.
Ripped in the hard way. It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
Uh-oh. A quick reversal from her. Ooh, right to the throat. Stops that offense from connecting. The arm getting pummeled.
Belair muscling up her opponent.
Oh, a deadlift power slam.
Big things come in small packages. That move just stunned everyone in this building.
Lift it up. What's next? To the throat.
Systematic attack on that arm.
And the EST got bested there.
Yokozuna's plan of domination is in full swing now.
We know there are no rules. We know you have to incapacitate your opponent. But how do you battle with the casket so near?
You can't obsess over your own mortality. If you get distracted thinking about the great beyond, you'll find yourself in the back of a hearse by the end of the night.
Yokozuna turning up the intimidation factor. He'll take things into the ring.
And she's returning fire.
Hooked up, driven down. complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
Running hip attack. What impact? Just a relentless assault from Yokozuna.
Yeah, Yokozuna is clearly in control. He's got a shovel. Referee, get in there. This is getting out of hand.
She's been slowed down yet again.
Yeah, if there's one thing Yokozuna knows how to do, it's throw his weight around. They're gonna wear down their opponent. Oh, with the heel hook stretch.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
Trying to close the...
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half.
Catching a drop kick.
Oh, Belair reminding us why she's the strongest. My goodness.
Wow.
Look at this power from Bianca Belair. Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today.
Boom! Good defense from him. Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal. And Yokozuna got caught cold there, not the way he planned it.
Yeah, as Belair is clearly looking to prove she is the toughest competitor around these parts.
And she quickly turned that around. Hooking their opponent. Flat out power here. Just a stalling vertical suplex. And now showing off a bit. Just pounding away. Bianca Belair. County.
This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
And what do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket.
The follow-away slam. Boom. And he retaliates. Turns it around. Now looking for something to waylay her opponent with.
Oh boy, it's a baseball bat. Hoping to end this match with one big swing.
He's been dealt a good deal of damage.
Yeah, a strong assault coming from Bianca.
We're witnessing insanity. These superstars are chasing glory.
But who will reach their breaking point first? Who can hold on? And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one. And now Yokozuna is getting beaten down.
But Yokozuna can't allow this burst to hinder him.
Putting some serious wear and tear on that leg.
Belair hooking both arms of her opponent, making it look easy with the glam slam.
The out-of-this-world athleticism of Bianca Belair is on display.
Muscling up her opponent. You know what's next. KOD.
The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket. Pancaked by the splash.
Bianca's really getting the better of her opponent here.
Bianca's at full throttle.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Bianca Belair just goading her opponent.
Tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there.
Can they close?
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring. No count out as he takes things out of the ring. Heading to ringside now. Oh, clobbered by the steps.
That'll make you reassess some things. This can't bode well. Hit rock. Now's as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now.
She turns it around with the reversal.
Target acquired. This only ends one way.
Ooh, and he stops that offense.
Oh my gosh, stopped dead in their tracks.
Nicely countered with a hard-hitting DDT.
She's choosing to leave the ring now. I don't know what they're looking for here.
And she's pulled out a steel chair. That could be an equalizer inside the ring.
Cuts the attack off.
Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way they're going to prevent Doomsday here.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
She's headed out of the ring. Countouts are not.
Bianca Belair flexing her power. KOD.
This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
Tossed back into the ring. Scaling the turnbuckle here. From the top.
Oh, elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Uh-oh. Right on the toes. What a display of strength here.
As their opponent, almost into the casket, and now they are. All you gotta do is shut the lid. Doing their best.
They did it. They survived for now.
Gotta be breathing a sigh of relief.
She's rummaging around under the ring here. Boom.
Big splash.
That's the kind of cold-hearted offense that's made Yokozuna so feared.
Oh, coming down hard with that shovel.
Oh, my goodness. She escapes the attack. Now, this is really getting out of hand here. Someone needs to...
Yoko says this one's over.
I hope you like pancakes. The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now. Oh, hard shot right into the post.
Oh, disabling the leg with that.
And an overbearing amount of offense against Belair here.
Belair now just trying to survive. Elbow puts an end to that. Bianca managing to get some control back now.
Yeah, Bianca's survival instincts are taking over.
Oh, no, guys. We better get out of here.
Get out of my way, Corey.
Spoken like a true man of bravery, Saxton.
And stays one step ahead.
Ooh, merciless looking blow. elbow will break that up.
She's showing how much punishment she can withstand before getting her own offense in.
But does she have what it takes to turn the tides here?
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Like a brick wall running into you.
Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive. They're fighting.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
She's getting back into the ring, under the ropes. She countered that into her own offense.
Power slam.
Into the casket they go.
Oh, no. Rest in pieces.
And she's fine taking this to the outside.
Doing their best to try and close the casket.
Just don't.
Slamming the lid shut, and there's the winner.
What an unbelievable battle.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair!
Quite literally, the final nail in the coffin, gentlemen.
You see the expression of relief, the relief of avoiding the pitch black of the coffin.
There's only one way to win this match. Place your opponent in the casket, close the lid.
Which means anything goes, and you do whatever it takes to get the job done. But win or lose, a casket match is the type of thing that fundamentally changes a person.
The fact is definitely something to keep in mind as this thing gets underway. Oh. He connects with a counter.
Fought off with an elbow. Huge boot.
Any tips for keeping yourself out of that casket when you're competing in this kind of match, Corey?
Yeah, when you need to, run away. I'm not kidding. Keeping a healthy distance between you and your potential final resting place is the best thing you can do sometimes.
Oh!
Gets herself out of harm's way. Good gravy, what a body block. Oh, that's how you establish dominance.
I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that. I think she just really felt that one.
Yokozuna proving to be a bulldozer that won't be stopped.
German suplex.
Oh, man.
Knee right on target.
Bianca's losing any remnants of control now.
Bianca here in a disheartening position.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
I shudder to think what went through his mind when he picked up the shovel.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
Bianca's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Yeah, Bianca's survival instincts are taking over.
Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this.
Big time power slam.
And Yokozuna is leaving no breathing room here.
Yeah, Yokozuna just can't be stopped now.
Tossed back into the ring.
Trying her best to fight out of harm's way. Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over.
We've got close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
clobbered with a double axe handle.
Leg trapped. Looking for the heel hook stretch.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
She goes under the ropes, back inside.
She's heading outside the ring now.
Belly to belly. Vicious. Vicious, downright savage club right there.
Oh,
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
beating down with a shovel, straight pummeling them with it.
Dodges out of the way. Shoving them away.
And Bianca is failing to offer any resistance here.
Bianca needs to figure things out.
Release German.
Not sure how much more Bianca Belair can take.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is...
Uh-oh. All the way down to the floor.
That right there was a patented crash and burn.
The decision to go high risk produced no reward. Into the standing moonsault.
Oh, man.
Military press.
We're getting up close. Look at this intense battle.
Everything ringside has potential to do some serious injury.
Bianca Belair taking a page out of the Hall of Famer Beth Phoenix's book. Lamb slam.
That's Bianca doing what she does best. Put the EST powering up her opponent.
KOD, kiss of death.
They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
It's been an hellacious encounter thus far.
The tides have swung in multiple directions. It's anyone's guess how this one's going to end.
Oh, the arm taking the brunt of that.
Incoming.
She's ready to take this match to the outside.
Looks like she's opting to go with the old classic, a steel chair.
What a drop kick. Bianca is showing zero restraint.
Let's see what Belair can do with the opportunity. From the top.
All the way to the outside. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
He avoids the contact.
Look at this. This can't be good.
Slides down the backside. Boom! Attacking the knee. Oh, no, this one's as good as done.
Darkness is soon to follow.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way they're going to prevent Doomsday here. They survive.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
And enters back into the ring. Taking this thing out onto the floor now.
No. Oh, unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit.
Saw it coming and avoided it.
Fends it off.
The EST hoists up her opponent and the KOD.
Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket.
Everyone watching this is on pins and needles. What a match!
A battle for the ages. You can't help but get amped.
And she's making her way to the top rope here.
Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out. From the top. Good Lord. Taking flight.
Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
The momentum shifted in Bianca's favor.
Belair's making a statement.
Bianca telling her opponent, come get some.
Belair with a standing shooting star.
And Belair just keeps on battling.
Belair is absolutely relentless no matter how deep into the match she gets.
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. Dangerous intentions in her mind right now.
She's produced a sledgehammer. She is aiming to cause serious bodily harm.
Oh, using a hammer like this was a track and field event. Yoko says this one's over.
Oh, bullseye drop. This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
So what do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket.
This whole building is shaking.
Matches like this are what it's all about. The superstar's lifeless body and the core taking on some damage.
And then they survive! I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
She's headed out of the ring.
Looking for a little more breathing room.
Is nothing off limits?
Nope.
No! Throwing those steps with such disregard for their opponent.
Denied with an elbow.
Oh!
Belair hoisting up the opposition. This should do it. Counting! The kiss of death! Now's as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now. He just flipped the script there.
And an answer from her. Big plans in mind for the EST.
From way up
Through the air. It connects.
that was just incredible hang time.
Was willing to take the high risk to the outside, and it paid off big time. Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Uh-oh.
Man, what timing on that counter.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Every counter being answered with another. Trading counters here.
Hooked up. Nothing fancy there. Spinning Uranagi. A deafening cheer from the WWE Universe is reverberating around us.
Absolutely unreal.
Belair hooking both arms of her opponent, making it look easy.
With a glam slam. The power of... Uh-oh. What a reversal. Got them off their feet here. Down in a hurry. Boom.
Oh my gosh! She dodges out of the way. This slips hit. How do you recover from that?
Simple but effective leg drop.
That's the kind of athleticism opponents do not expect to see from Yokozuna.
A man his size shouldn't move like that, Saxton, but Yokozuna, he's one of a kind.
Got out of there at the perfect time.
Shoulder tackle. And that was certainly a targeted attack to the core. Ooh. Reversal. And that turns things around. Just like that. She turned it around. Drop kick.
Boom! Powerbomb!
Flat out power.
Wow.
A deadlift military press.
Holy moly! Military press slam! Oh, here's a reminder of the power of the EST! Slam! Oh!
Not looking good. In this position.
Spine first onto the casket. And I don't know about you, but I think I might rather be inside. Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash. She's looking winded after taking so much damage to her midsection.
She's got to feel like a fish out of water.
Muscling up her opponent. You know what's next.
And the KOD.
Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket.
No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
She knows what an important equalizer the kendo stick can be.
Oh, man. Did you hear the snap of the kendo stick? Ooh.
Ooh!
Hooked up, driven down.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Gets slammed down. There it is. Reversal. Boom! Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. She puts the brakes on that.
Say goodnight.
County!
The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now. Oh! Got her with the knee. Oof.
Effective counter. Ouch. Look at this. Snap suplex.
Uh-oh.
Reversal. He saw that coming.
These two have learned each other so well.
Bianca Belair.
KOD!
A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket.
Hoist their opponent all the way up, letting the world absorb their plans, making it look easy. Wow!
Ridiculous strength on the stalling suplex.
She's looking for something under the ring to even her odds here.
Oh boy, come on, not the chair. Timed his defense perfectly.
Caught in a bad spot. Down in a hurry. And things aren't looking good here. I think the ref might need to put a stop to this.
Those focused attacks on the torso might have done some serious internal damage.
Bang! She reverses and creates an opportunity.
Oof! Uh-oh.
Countered right when it was needed.
Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
Oh! Indy counters.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
A narrow escape.
Big clothesline. Setting up for something here.
Nice scoop slam.
He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring.
He's got the slugger in hand and is ready to go to work.
Oh, man.
Oh, no, this one's as good as done.
Darkness is soon to follow. Doing their best.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
He's looking to take things to the outside now. Ooh, face first into the post.
Looking for more damage here.
Wow.
Release back suplex. Ouch.
That can make an opening for her.
Fast thinking saved him there.
Totally helpless at the moment. Oh, bang! Face first.
Oh, man. Oh! He clearly had dangerous intentions in mind here, gentlemen.
Boom!
Oh, this could be something. Ooh, nice hip drop. They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the...
Belair hoisting up her opponent. We know what's next.
The EST with KOD.
This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
Ooh, right to the gut.
Oh, my
goodness.
From the ground up. Deadlift power slam. Incredible.
Standing moonsault. Making the climb to the top rope. From the top.
Whoa, what a landing.
From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
Oh, ouch.
And now Yokozuna is getting beaten down.
Yeah, now Yokozuna's got to turn the momentum around.
The power of Bianca Belair.
KOD.
The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
casket.
Now this one may be over.
Desperately trying to force the casket close. And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous.
Back into the ring now.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Really targeting the shoulder. Yokozuna on the move.
Massive leg drop. Oh no, into the casket.
Close the lid and it's over.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back.
It's a battle of wills here.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
She's back in the ring now.
Ooh.
Headed to the outside.
But for what reason?
He'll make his way to the ring. Off the mark.
Maneuvers out of the way.
And saw what was coming there.
Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near.
Trying to close the lid. This is going to be tough.
And the lid has been shut.
R.I.P.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair!
The casket is sealed, and this one is as good as buried.
A petrifying final moments to this match. Watching someone struggle for their life.
Might as well stay in the casket and take a nap at this point.
No count out or disqualification in this one. The only way to win is to put your opponent in the casket and shut the lid. Pinfalls and submissions mean nothing.
Hard for the focus to not be on the casket because this environment is all about embracing chaos and horror.
Oh, an arm breaker.
Getting the upper hand by taking away your opponents.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
Was tossed. She could airline mouse for that.
It couldn't have felt good being chucked around like that.
Oh, scattered that one. Stops the kick. Line. Corey, an important aspect of this casket match is going to be spatial awareness. You have to stay aware of where the casket is at all times.
Both so you can avoid getting sent into the casket and so it's right where you need it when the opportunity presents itself.
Stomping. Ouch.
Just a relentless assault from Yokozuna.
Bianca here in a disheartening position.
Oh, look at just ripping at the eyes and the face.
Von Erich-esque. Prime example of working smarter, not harder. That's what I say.
Oh, what a knee.
Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
Now bringing the fight back into the ring. He's headed out to the ringside area. Back into the ring here.
She continues to fight off her opponent.
Pretty drop kick.
And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather.
Sliding back in under the ropes here. Looking stunned here, guys. Not a good spot to be in. Into the casket. If they close the top, this one's over. Looks like he's coming back in. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Man.
Oh, man, check out this power.
Oh, gorilla press slam.
Are you kidding me? For someone that small to lift so...
Here we go. Somersault plunge to the floor. A roll of the dice, and it pays off in full.
Finishes that series of strikes with one last big hit.
Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here. Oh, whipped right into the post. Boom!
She countered that into her own offense. Uh-oh. A reversal. Well scouted.
Uh-oh.
He's able to reverse it. Uh-oh. Lands a timely reversal.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
Got out of the way.
Sharp knee rocks her.
He gets around the attack.
With a glam slam.
This is what it means to be the EST, delivering one of the strongest blows we've seen yet.
A shovel? Don't use a shovel! Oh, bashing the grounded opponent with that shovel. Absolutely savage.
Way up and down hard.
Yokozuna getting worked on right now.
Bianca's keeping the pressure on.
Oh no, this one's as good as done.
Darkness is soon to follow. And we've got a struggle.
They did it! They survived for now!
Gotta be breathing a sigh of relief.
Back into the ring she comes.
I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here.
To the breadbasket for their troubles.
A chain of reversals here, every motion getting cut off.
Caught that and reversed it.
Got out of the way, but can he capitalize?
Yoko says this one's over.
Bonsai drop. Now is as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now. As their opponent, almost into the casket, and now they are. All you gotta do is shut the lid.
Returning back to the ring. Exiting the ring, taking the action outside. Calculating the next move here. And the hesitation to deliver an attack ends up being costly.
The EST looking to secure the win.
With a KOD!
Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket.
Good God almighty, that could end it all right here.
The EST powering up her opponent.
Kiss of death, the KOD.
The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket.
Now the leverage in this match is in Bianca's favor.
But Yokozuna can't allow this burst to hinder him.
Yokozuna's pushing back now.
But Yokozuna still has to do more to get this fully in his favor.
Oh! And this has been one of the most grueling matches we've ever witnessed.
This had all the makings of a legendary fight, and it's delivered.
And Yokozuna gets forced into the defensive.
Bianca looking so impressive given what she's been through so far.
One step ahead there.
He's looking to get back in this.
This might be the moment he was waiting for. His comeback could start here.
Yokozuna turning his attention to the WWE Universe now.
Oh, right to the chest. Down opponent and a double axe handle smash.
All the way down.
And she reversed it. Trying to close the lid, this is going to be tough.
It's not over yet.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
He gets back into the ring. Watch out. Takes out the knee. And the pressure on Bianca continues to mount.
Yeah, Yokozuna is executing his game plan. Rising to a vulnerable position. Trouble is looming.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver. Belair. How strong is Belair?
With the Grand Slam. On jelly legs, about to stumble head first into danger.
Elbow thrown to break up the maneuver.
Turn around to hit a DDT with authority.
Ow! This packed house is going absolutely nuts.
They don't want this match to end. Turning the tables. An elbow will break that up.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Oof, that can knock you out. This is just establishing dominance.
Oh, what a stomp right to the chest. Are you kidding me? And here is Belair forced out of the ring. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. Oh, drop kick.
And the EST reminding the world why she is the strongest.
Oh.
Look at this power from Bianca Belair.
Bianca's displaying dominance.
Yeah, now Yokozuna's got to turn the momentum around.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Yokozuna able to stop the blitz that was coming his way.
It's time for Yokozuna to take advantage of the misstep and take command. This superstar's lifeless bot. Desperate.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? She's headed out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her.
A baseball bat? With a weapon like that in play, this is not going to be good.
Bang! Right over the left field bleachers.
Oh, man, right into the steel steps.
She wants to take this thing to the outside.
Beating down with a shovel, straight pummeling them with it.
Oh! This is what you do when you're looking to do more than win a match. You're looking to hurt someone. The entire WWE Universe is on their feet.
An absolute barn burner. Back suplex, no! Driven down.
Coming down hard with that shovel.
Able to slip out of that one.
That can make an opening for her.
Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in.
Hoisted up high here.
This superstar's lifeless body.
The destination has become extremely dark. We've got a struggle on our hands to close the and they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
Coming back from the outside now.
Belair hoisting up the opposition. This should do it. KO.
They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, Bianca Belair with the power. KOD.
This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
And what do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket. Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over.
Doing their best.
They did it. They survived for now.
Got to be breathing a sigh of relief. Back in the ring.
Clothesline. Off with their head.
Crushing them with the splash.
Shoulder right in the midsection.
Hoisting up their opponent before a backbreaker. But there's more work to be done.
A second time. Climbing to the top rope here. From the top. Elbow drop. Yokozuna looking powerless to every attack.
Belair is showing no mercy out here. You can feel the tables beginning to turn. A series of clotheslines and their opponent is rocked.
Uh-oh. Chicken wing.
Face first into the turnbuckle for Snake Eyes.
And there's another focused attack to his head. The confident Belair not backing down here. She goes back into the ring.
This is just establishing dominance.
Oh, what a stop right to the chest. Are you kidding me? Taking this match to the outside.
He averts the offense. Caught with that sharp elbow.
Bianca Belair pulling one out of Beth Phoenix's playbook.
Some Hall of Fame vibes. Grand slam.
Bianca Belair, the powerful
KOD. This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
Bianca Belair flexing her power. KOD. Now is as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now.
From way up, targets the gut to end the offense.
Oh, turned that around and planted them. Oh, come on. This is just brutal.
Bianca's looking impressive.
Yokozuna keeps getting cut off.
Connects. Saw it coming.
Yokozuna's pushing back now.
But Yokozuna still has to do more to get this fully in.
Yokozuna in full control.
I hope the ropes hold up.
Oh, bonsai drop.
They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
Into the casket they go.
Oh, no. Rest in pieces.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent.
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. What's she looking for under the ring? Oh. Yoko says this one's over.
I hope you like pancakes.
This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? Leg drop.
It's effective.
This is why so many live in fear of Yoko.
Yoko says this one's over. Bonsai drop.
The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now.
Pow, what a shot.
And an overbearing amount of offense against Belair here.
Yokozuna is absolutely unloading here.
And she looks like she's struggling for air here.
Yeah, those focused attacks to her core are going to do that. She turns that attack away.
Just getting bounced off the ring post.
Oof.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
Grabbing a kendo stick. Any connection with flesh would definitely leave a welt.
Nice drop kick.
Double chicken wing up and
Into the glam slam.
uh-oh, in position, waiting for an opening. Bianca Belair with the power.
Belair into a kiss of death.
Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Readjusting the furniture. We know how this ends.
Now count out as he takes things out of the ring. Action now right here in front of us.
Guys, we may need to move soon. Measured knee drop.
And she quickly turned that around.
Looking for more damage here.
Release back suplex.
Sharp elbow to the gut turns that one around.
What a boot.
Oh, here we go.
Hip drop. This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
What do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket.
He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
He's got his hands on a sledgehammer. Total chaos is about to be unleashed. Evades the attack.
Boom.
Ooh, great anticipation. Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Uh-oh.
She turns it around with the reversal.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
Oof. Getting cooked out by surprise. He wastes no time dodging the attack. Effective dodge there. Using the elbow to escape the attack. He dodges out of danger. Oof.
Got them off their feet here.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
Another big move.
Hip drop.
A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Being carried around now.
Has their opponent, almost into the casket, and now they are. All you gotta do is shut the lid. We've got a struggle on our hands.
They did it. They survived for now.
Probably breathing a sigh of relief.
Heading back to the ring.
Double axe handle smash.
Oh, what a shot. Really swinging wildly now.
Oh, no, not with the bat.
Home run. Ooh. This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object. And now the hunter has a weak prey about to pounce.
The EST looking to secure the win. KOD. This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
What do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket.
Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over. Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back.
It's a battle of wills here. And mercifully, this one's over.
Rest in peace.
Here is your winner, Yokozuna!
What a win here in this casket match.
A grim victory here, having laid to rest the opposition.
It's going to be a fight for survival in this horrifying casket match.
Disturbing thoughts are running through these combatants' minds. We'll have to see if it's thoughts of cruelty or thoughts that would shake you.
And there is no other term for that than just cheap. A cheap shot. Ouch.
Just punishing the leg. Some agility gets her out of dodge.
Just stomping down. Bianca's being taken full advantage of now.
Yeah, Yokozuna is executing his game plan.
And retaliates with a counter. Really trying to do everything she can to get back in this.
Able to slip away.
And some effective offense with that one. Belair no longer looking like the toughest around after absorbing that attack.
And Yoko just laying in with that big man power of his.
A lot of unusual elements in this match, Corey. What is the key to success in a casket match?
You have to be able to go to that deep, dark place inside of you. The place where all remorse is absent.
And Yokozuna's maintaining the advantage now.
Bianca unable to find breathing room.
Ooh, that'll flatten you right out. Oh, right on the arm.
Oh, the heel hook. Stretch.
Big blow could be felt throughout the arena.
My goodness, did you hear that chop? She reverses and creates an opportunity.
Into the power slam.
The power that took is unfathomable. People that size are not supposed to be capable of that.
impressing someone that much bigger than you is super... Oh my gosh!
Working on the arm. That'll light up your chest. And once again, she's put on the back foot.
Yeah, if there's one thing Yokozuna knows how to do, it's throw his weight around. Yokozuna feeling the energy from this crowd.
Headed back into the ring. Attacking the arm.
Great way to break down your opponent. Takedown.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here.
A steel chair? Something we all know can be a devastating weapon.
That gets your attention. Backs. Uh-oh.
Sent down with a bulldog instead.
Heading for the top rope, looking for something big here. On the top. Oh, my God. What a display of strength here.
An extremely perilous position in which to find yourself. Oh, my God, even worse. All that happens now is the cast.
And then they survive! I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
And back into the ring she goes. Clothesline!
She's able to evade.
Ooh, oh.
He answers right back.
Right to the throat. Oof.
Oh, man, drop kick. Honing in on the arm.
Bam! It looks like there is no fear in the eyes of Yokozuna's opponent now.
Belair held nothing back on that attack.
Inverted scoop slam. Scouted, now can capitalize. A big splash.
That was the work of a one-of-a-kind superstar.
Once again, Yokozuna has delivered.
Totally helpless at the moment.
An extremely perilous position in which to find yourself. Oh my God, even worse. All that happens now is the cast.
Trying to close.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
Decides to leave the confines of the ring.
Scared him. Bustling up her opponent. You know what's next.
And the KOD.
This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
With a grand slam.
Bianca showing all her power and athleticism. Say goodnight.
KOD.
The end could be near.
Stay focused and make your way to the casket.
And goes back into the ring here. No way! Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
A terrible miscalculation. Missing a move like that can cost you more than the match.
Just like that, she turned it around.
Big elbow drop.
Look at the power of Bianca Belair.
Power slam. Here she goes, sliding back into the ring. Bianca thinking big.
Taking flight.
And completely missed him up.
I don't care how tough you are. Hitting the floor from that height has got to hurt.
Yoko says this one's over.
Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the time to end this. Ooh, nice hip drop. They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
Looking ready to deal out some justice with that shovel.
These superstars have endured so much punishment.
Certainly looking worse for wear, but the tide can shift at any moment.
Leg being manipulated with that maneuver.
Hard shot to the back. Here's the pump handle. Into the backbreaker.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Oh, weakening the leg here.
Bomb. And outside she goes. What's her plan here? Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. Oh, what a quick answer. Floor. Yokozuna looking powerless to every attack.
Bianca's at full throttle. Uh-oh, trouble might be coming our way.
Quick, Saxton, get under the table to protect yourself.
Good idea.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash. Good God almighty, that could end it all right here.
Flawless takedown. Oh, here's a reminder of the power of the EST.
With a glam slam. What a raucous crowd here tonight.
Oh, bashing their grounded opponent with that shovel. Absolutely savage.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Right in the kisser. Didn't see it coming.
Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
Tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there.
Doing their best to try and close the casket.
Just delaying the inevitable. And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous.
And he now slides back into the ring.
Like a brick wall running into you. Hitting the ropes.
What a counter.
Bang! Vicious boot. You saw that being telegraphed.
Good Lord. Talk about getting drilled.
Yoko says this one's over.
A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket.
I can hardly hear myself think. They're bringing the house down tonight. This is unbelievable. Bianca back. Oh, and he manages to reverse. She had that scouted.
She'll take things into the ring.
Torture rack using a rake in the eyes to count. Hoisted up high here.
As their opponent, almost into the casket, and now they are. All you gotta do is shut the lid.
Trying to close the lid, this is going to be tough.
It's not over yet.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Get this back into the ring now.
Ooh, how about you take a shovel across your dome?
And she just avoided some serious damage. Whoa, right into a chop block. Debilitating counter.
Shoulder thrust in the corner, and a backflip before a second shoulder. Wow.
Oh, man, caught with that shovel.
Beating down with a shovel, straight pummeling them with it.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks. And now she's making it to the top rope here.
Sky high.
And coming down with incredible force.
Finds the room to land a back elbow.
Dragging his opponent out of the corner and a thunderous headbutt from Yoko.
It is only going to get worse for the opponent of Yokozuna. From the middle rope. Bonsai.
Now's as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way they're going to prevent Doomsday here.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
Sliding back in under the ropes here.
That was a stiff shot with the shovel.
Hooked up. Nothing fancy there. Spinning Uranagi.
A colossal headbutt from Yokozuna, and the big man looking to end it all right here. Yoko making the climb to the middle rope.
Bonsai drop. This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
And what do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket.
Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this. Into the casket. If they close the top, this one's over.
Doing their best to try and close.
They did it. They survived for now.
Gonna be breathing a sigh of relief.
Back into the ring she comes. No count out as he takes things out of the ring. And Yokozuna is really putting the pressure on.
Belair is not gauging the situation accurately.
Bianca able to take a stand there.
She's trying to rally, giving it all she's got to get back. The EST hoists up her opponent. K.O.D.
This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
Sent flying out of the ring here. And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one. Clothesline!
Well, that'll leave a mark.
Oh, strong impact!
Targeting a body part, working the arm.
Oh, my, what a splash! Yoko says this one's over. drop.
Now's as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now.
And she's returning fire.
Miller. Boom!
Chucked into the casket. This one's almost over.
I think it is over. Just close the...
Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
And just like that, they have won the casket match.
I can't believe it. What a
Here is
battle.
your winner, Bianca Belair.
The chills begin to calm as the casket match has come to an end.
The things you have to do, the depths of your soul you need to dig into in order to win a casket match, I don't envy this superstar at all.